You're watching Let's Chat.
Always fun when we get to spend a few minutes with Dr. Willie LaBonne. Dr. Willie LaBonne, of course, the driving force behind Med Spa of Chattanooga. Dr. LaBonne, good to see you as always.
Great seeing you.
We're getting ready to spring into spring, literally, which means a lot of folks are going to do the exercise routine, or at least they're going to start it. And like a lot of folks around here in particular, they make a mistake by going from winter where they don't do anything to spring where they try to do everything. Is it better to ease into a regular workout routine?
Oh, 100%. You know, when you're younger, you can get away with going from 0 to 60 very fast. As you get older, it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
So
your transmission slips a gear or two, doesn't it?
So believe it or not, things like, you know, spring cleaning, yard work, you know, just kind of doing things around the house, that's kind of a good way to kind of get started. Walking, of course, is the best exercise because you're carrying your own body weight,
right?
You know, so just start easy, you know, ease into it.
If you were to advise someone to start walking, how much would you have them walk initially to begin with?
Yeah, especially if you haven't walked for a while, I just say walk to the mailbox and back. You know, just kind of, you know, easy, and then, you know, half a mile to 3/4 of a mile, you know, just very easy around the block. If you go 4 blocks, that's, you know, like, so yeah, it's literally like almost a mile. So just very easy.
With the new exercise routine, if you will, that leads to a need for greater hydration, and you have been a champion of staying properly hydrated.
Absolutely.
Do we do it differently in the winter than we do in the spring?
Well, I mean, it depends. Spring and summer, we have more access to, like, you know, a lot of water-rich vegetables and fruits, and all the melons, for example, are very rich in water. You know, you don't realize that you're hydrating while you're eating them, which is great. But definitely, and then as the weather gets, you know, hotter, which has been kind of warm lately, you don't realize how much you do need to drink. So about 8 ounces every, you know, hour and a half, just kind of keep, you know, drinking.
And your body will get used to processing that
Exactly.
in whatever form you take it in.
Yes.
One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is sleep. Of course, there's nobody in this building that doesn't complain about, probably your building either, about the time change. Even though that happened just a couple of days ago, a lot of folks are still kind of lagging and feeling the effects. Do you have any tips on how to beat that?
So, I mean, we should have started, like you said, a couple of weeks ago. So usually about going to bed about 15, 20 minutes, you know, earlier, and then just kind of keep increasing that. Decreasing the screen time about 2 hours before you go to bed. You should put down all phones, TV. I mean, TV doesn't have any room in the bedroom. It shouldn't be there.
You know, sometimes it's hard to get sometimes it's hard to get the mental hamster off the wheel though at night.
Yeah.
Any tips for kind of easing into a restful night's sleep?
So I mean, there are teas like, you know, relaxing teas that can help. Also, alcohol, believe it or not, makes you tired at the beginning, but then it interferes with your sleep. Again, screen time is important. Reading is actually one of the best things to kind of ease into it, especially if it's kind of a boring, you know, book or something like that. Things like that kind of help you relax. A warm shower actually help you relax also. There's different ways to kind of just relax and, you know, sleep into it.
Once you find your way into that relaxation, make sure and spread the word, because a lot of people go through this every year, especially with more and more technology. It just seems like to all mount up.
100%. Yes.
Back to the hydration part for just a moment. Obviously, we're spending more time outside now that it's getting warmer. What about skincare?
Sunblock, you know, all year round. You know, it doesn't matter if it's raining. It doesn't matter if it's sunny, so, you know, 100%. And if you can use a mineral-based sunblock, even better. So, you know, zinc oxide is #1. There's different brands. Again, you know, read the label. If it doesn't have mineral sunblock, you're kind of wasting your money.
Mineral sunblock.
Yes.
Certainly.
So that's an actual blocker, not just a screen.
And at Med Spa of Chattanooga, you're great at tailoring specific sunblocks and lotions and things like that, depending on your skin type and the amount of time that you spend outside, which is growing, especially now that we are into daylight saving time. Dr. Willie LaBonne, good to see you as always. Give us your website, please.
Med Spa of Chattanooga.
Med Spa of Chattanooga. Make sure and check it out.
Easy.
It is Med Spa of Chattanooga, located across from the Publix. Stay with us. We are back with more right after this.